Rise and Grind, smoking the most interesting cigar that I've ever had. Let's have this conversation. And so welcome to Rise and Grind, where I took the band off because the band is just the entire cigar. And so today we're gonna be enjoying, hopefully you can see this. It's the CAO Arcana Stoke. And so this cigar is just, I've smoked one of these before. This is just, as I smoke the cigar, it's just an interesting cigar. And so CAO, they tell a good story. And so they've got the Amazon basin, and of course they tell the story of how the cigars are gathered up in the Amazon and they put it on canoes and then they row it and there's the whole story. CAO, they also have the Flathead series, cigars that tell a story about the muscle car. But then they've got this series. And so again, this is the Arcana. And so this is their newest version of the Arcana, the Stoked. And that's some partnership with a pipe tobacco company, Stoked Pipe Tobacco. Look, I could have done more research, but I just didn't because it was just so much stories. I was reading and realizing, look, this is way too much information. Bottom line, this cigar tastes like pipe tobacco. And so they did some kind of combination, and there's something about the aging process and the way you age pipe tobacco, they age this, and it's got a sweeter profile. Now, having said all that, this cigar is just interesting. It's actually pretty good. And so we'll have some conversation about being interesting, about being different, about having a story to tell. Stop being so boring and lame, but try to be a little bit more interesting. At least have a story to tell. We're gonna have this conversation. And so this cigar, this CAO Arcana, beautiful construction, flawless, great draw, all that stuff. But the most interesting thing about this, what makes this one of the most interesting cigars I've ever had, it's got this interesting taste. And so it almost tastes like a flavored cigar, and I don't think that it is. It tastes like, I'm not a pipe tobacco smoker, but I get a sense that this is what it tastes like. And so it just has this interesting, it's got what I call this crowd pleasing taste. And I mention that because a lot of times when let's say someone's not used to smoking, we give them a flavored cigar. Or maybe people go to a hookah lounge and they smoke on the hookah. And so it's got one of those kind of profiles where if you're not a smoker, you're gonna smoke this and enjoy it. And so if you're not trying to taste notes and into all the stuff us cigar smokers love, if you just want something that tastes good, sometimes you just want something that's good. You don't want an exotic meal, you just want something that's tasty. And that's what this cigar is. It just tastes good. And so it gives you this flavored taste, this piped tobacco taste, this sweet, pleasant taste. Now I imagine it's probably long filler tobaccos. I don't think it's pipe tobacco, but it just tastes good. And so whatever they were going for, they achieved it with this. I hope it's not flavored. I don't think it's flavored. But it just has a good flavor to it, a good, nice, sweet profile. And after all that, the construction of it is really good. The draw of it is really good. The burn of it, as you can see, is really good. And so, hey, how do we segue that into us, people? Look, stop being so boring. One of the things that I notice, and especially if I talk to young men these days, they don't have much character, much identity, much uniqueness. It's almost like everyone just puts on a uniform every day. Everyone is the same. If you walk into the mall or anywhere, everyone's got their phone and their heads down and everyone has this look to them. When I look even on YouTube, in a space where it's supposed to be creatives and people doing different stuff and unique and talented, everyone's just doing the same thing. The reason why my channel has had success, it ain't because of my cigar knowledge. It ain't because of my great cigar research. It ain't because of my great editing. It's because I got a flavor to me. There's something unique about me. There's something different about me. I always like to say, be yourself, because everybody else is taken. Just be yourself. As I do content, I'm just trying to be me. Just being authentically and original and creative and just flavorful. Stop being so lame and boring. You see, in life, you gotta figure out how to be yourself. Look, break away from the mold. Just be you, be unique. Everything that I do, whether it's as a preacher, whether in the corporate world, whether as a content creator, I'm always thinking, how can I bring my unique flavor to this thing? And that's what I think about when I smoke the cigar. It's unique, it's different, it's like a fresh breath of air. It's stop trying to just fit in with the crowd and just be like everybody else. That's just so lame. Be different. One thing you can say about my channel is different. There's no other channel like this. You have no idea what my next video is gonna be. You don't know if I'm gonna hit you with a top 5 list or if I'm gonna do a video like this. It's unique, it's me, it's different, it's got some flavor to it. When I came onto the cigar scene, it wasn't a whole ton of flavor. It was a lot of rinse, wash, repeat. It was a lot of the same thing over and over and over. And now as I watch content, I see others starting to do a lot of rise and grind inspired content, a lot of list, a lot of speaking from the heart, a lot of philosophy, a lot of motivation, a lot of the things that I'm watching thinking, that sounds a lot like me. But it's okay. Look, at least it's different. They say imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So I'm flattered by it, but at least it ain't boring in the same dry, humdrum, redundant information over and over. Now, is it original? It's not original because it's me. You're doing me. I'm watching you do me. But at least it's not boring. My friends, two things. Don't be boring, be flavorful. And the second thing is you do want to be original. And that's what I think about when I think about this cigar. It's flavorful. Now, CAO, they didn't just flat out say, let me go copy somebody and let me make a cigar that somebody else made. You still got to have some kind of integrity and actually try to be original. You see, you can be inspired by something or by someone, but you still got to dig deep and figure out, how can I be me? How can I take inspiration and creativity and be original, be unique, be flavorful? Saying all that to say, I think that's what they've done with the cigar. They take some of that pipe tobacco stuff, some of that sweetness, some of that flavored tobacco stuff. They take some of that. They probably took some of that Brasilia, some of that special aging and all that Amazon stuff that they've been doing, that they figured out. They've taken your general CAO, they're usually good constructed cigars, so that's why I love the Brasilia, I love the flathead. So they've taken the best of all that they know to do, and they brought it together to make something flavorful and unique. I think at some point we should all do that. Don't just copy somebody else, but look for inspiration. Look to see what it is that you do. Look to see what's your history, what is your talent, what is the thing that you know how to do. And find a way to just craft all these things, bring it all together, bring your talents and your skill set together. That's what I do. Yes, I'm a preacher, so my speech and my delivery and my voice patterns is gonna be very unique. That's honed in the pulpit. That's from me preaching. Yeah, I'm a military guy, and so there's gonna be a certain structure to me. So I'm gonna take everything that is me and present it when I just do a cigar video. But it's me. You see, you can't take what I do and then you try to do it, because now you don't have my background or my talent, my energy, my enthusiasm. And so then it just comes across like, why is this guy trying to be rise and grind? You see, we should all be flavorful, creative, unique, but be uniquely you. Don't try to be somebody else. So this cigar, it's what I would say is aromatic. And so it's just got this pleasant, the way it fills the space, a pleasant smell to it. Earlier I said it's a bit of a crowd pleaser. This is something where if I was having maybe a party and I had just people who don't smoke cigars, maybe I would have this on hand and I would give it to them because it's very approachable. Just like, I suppose, I've never really smoked a flavored cigar, but I imagine this is what I think of when I think of smoking a flavored cigar. This is not flavored, but it's just got that pleasant, that taste that allows any and everyone to enjoy it. It's a crowd pleaser, and I've got some whiskeys where I know everyone's going to like this. Now I've got some whiskeys that I know only a hardcore bourbon drinker is going to enjoy it. Barrel proof stuff. I got some scotches that's peaty, and only a real scotch drinker is going to like it. I got some cigars that's strong. This cigar, they said it's American broadleaf, and I believe they said it's Nicaraguan binder, but it's so approachable for everybody. Anybody would want this. And when I think about being flavorful, that's the problem I think a lot of people fall into, where you're trying to be a crowd pleaser. You're trying to do what you think everybody wants you to do. You're trying to do content that you think is going to be accepted by everybody. But the thing about a true artist is, the thing about a true creator, a true creative, the thing about a man is we don't really try to be crowd pleasers. Even if we become popular and well liked, we're not trying to be. And I think that's another difference that I see just in society, where one, people aren't themselves. People, they don't tend to have any uniqueness. They don't tend to have any just authenticity to themselves. And they're just these robots where everyone is just trying to do or say the thing that everyone else wants to hear. You see, everyone's trying to be a crowd pleaser. Everyone's trying to get views. And the irony of that is that's the best way to not be original. That's the best way to not be unique. That's the best way to not be inspirational. Simply put, just be yourself. Be authentic. Have integrity. Don't try to do what you think everybody wants you to do. Just be yourself. Don't try to be a crowd pleaser. Just operate with some integrity. And so this cigar, it's just interesting. It's got my mind just drifting, and I'm having all these crazy thoughts, but it's unique. It's a different kind of cigar. I know I'm smoking a cigar, but it's just a very unique experience. Again, there's just such a pleasant sweetness, and I'm enjoying this because it's just different. It's a different kind of cigar. And I encourage everyone, be uniquely yourself. And so I'm gonna wrap this thing up so I can enjoy the cigar. But hey, I hope you've enjoyed this content. I know I'm rambling on because it's just such a mind-boggling cigar, because I've never smoked a cigar anything like this. I'm not saying that's good, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's different. And maybe in a world of sheeps, I suppose that's a good thing. And so if you want to be part of a cigar community where we are different, we aren't sheeps, we are lions, all unique, unique men, unique women, filled with integrity. We write our own course. We clear our own path. We're not trying to do what everybody else has done. We're unique men and women. And so if you want to join such a community, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit like if you support this kind of unique content. Nobody else can give you content like this. So hit like if you just enjoyed something that I said today. Leave a comment, let me know. Let me know what you thought about today's just ramble and thoughts. Hit subscribe, check out our Patreon, like, comment, subscribe. But most importantly, rise and grind.